All right, live from Redhook Tuesday night here at the Function House. Tonight we got our special guest DJ of the evening, DJ Teez.
What up?
Prince of New Jersey.
The
What's
Prince.
up? How goes it?
Welcome
Fresh
to the
Prince,
house.
right?
Fresh Prince, yeah. What's going on, man?
What's up with the Fresh Prince?
It's like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Kinda, yeah, but
The
from
Fresh
Jersey.
Prince of
Yeah.
what part of Jersey?
I'm actually from South Jersey.
South. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, yes.
No, it's not that bad.
I'm from like the Pineys actually, like near like the beach.
All right, so
Yeah.
you're a surfer dude.
No, I actually like don't like going in the water. I like the beach, but I just don't like the water.
So you like the beach? Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim, but just like in a pool, because like I can see the bottom. I know it's in it.
Well, I mean, the Jersey Shore is like one of the cleaner waterfronts in the tri-state area.
Yeah, I mean, compare.
I mean,
Island's banging.
You can actually, it's going to be nice tomorrow. The Gowanus Canal's right by us over here. Maybe you want to take a little
dip
in there.
Damn, no, I'll be sitting in front of my laptop probably.
Okay.
Like I do every day.
Working.
That's it, bro. No days off ever.
So you released 60 tracks last year?
Collectively, yeah. Like I don't mean like as individual singles, but I mean like through like all the remixes I put out and like the packs. Like I did two bootleg packs last year, which came to like probably like 24 tracks just in that, and then plus.
So you must never leave the house.
No, not really.
Are you making that paper, putting it under the mattress?
Oh no, no, I'm a starving artist, bro. But fuck it,
No, but you
Like
got to
that
put in the time.
Yeah,
of course.
Fuck yeah,
It's the
I
internet,
like
man.
that.
You can fucking say whatever you want.
Fuck. Right, the camera said one. Okay.
People want to hear it, bro. Tell them.
So, how did you get into DJing? What made you start producing?
Well, for like the longest, I was actually in a band like a while ago, like back when I was in like intermediate school and shit, like
What
playing.
would you play?
Oh, back when you were
I was
young,
playing bass.
right? Back when he was young.
Yeah, I was like 13.
Wow.
And then my freshman or sophomore year of high school, my mom got me a FL Studio for Christmas. The same version I use now. Like I haven't updated it or anything. Like,
It works. Right?
yo, if it ain't broke, don't fix
Don't
it.
fix
you know
it.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
gotta.
I'm trying to learn Ableton a little bit, but initially I started going to teen nights over in Seaside Heights, like when Karma was the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? So that's when I was over there, dude, and like. They were letting teenagers in clubs, and it like blew me away because I love the music. And then I saw.
And were you drinking before you went to the teen club?
No, I mean like I'd smoke a little bit, but I mean like other than that,
What would you smoke?
Cigarettes. Shout out to our new mayor of New Jersey, bro. He's gonna change a few things. But
Legalize marijuana.
yeah, facts, dude, please. But yeah, so like 4B used to play those teen nights.
Yep.
A while ago, before he was like, the main stage guy he is now. And I was like, dude, he's laying down. And like him and Vinny Vice and like Anthony Cardinelli. I don't know if you know any of those guys.
Yeah, no, I've
Like,
heard of them.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, they're all like doing their own thing now in their own lanes. But like just seeing those guys like just rip it and just, dude, I haven't seen the same energy like in a room since I've been to like those teen nights. Cause there were like zoos in there. Like I used to go to Wildlife Wednesdays at Deco. Like I don't know if you ever heard of those and shit, dude. Like 4B was the resident there. I used to go like every Wednesday. I used to sneak in through the smoking area or
Yep.
use my brother's ID. I was being there ripping circles and shit, Like,
And
yeah.
that was only like 3 years ago.
No, I'm 22.
Gotta
Yeah.
bust your balls a little, bro.
I
He's
feel
young,
old.
this dude.
I feel old though.
22 though, man.
22,
You're
yeah.
just
Look,
scratching the surface.
22 years old, releasing 60 tracks last year. I mean, you got to give it to the guy.
But just think of how much more you have to go.
Oh,
I know.
dude, yeah, I haven't even I haven't even started to drop my originals yet, and like I'm sitting on like quite a few of them.
No, but that's what you have to do, man. You have to. Well, I think in today's day and age, I mean, we're the old timers here, right? So we got the young blood up in
guys
the
aren't
function
that
house. But with the way the mindset is today, you got to be stockpiling those tracks, man,
have to,
because
man.
they only last about a week.
Yeah, I mean, this one track, Whistle, everyone's anticipating, like me and 4B are dropping. Like, let's see, I started that project about 2 years ago. Like,
Okay.
I had like the final like rough version done that I showed it to Bobby, and then like he was like, "Yo, this is dope," and then it just turned into a collab. And we kept passing it back and forth. So like, it takes time for these originals to come out. A remix you kind of have to put out in a certain amount of time because while the song's still relative, unless it's like an OG throwback that you completely bring back to life, then
Or a Cardi B song, right?
or a Cardi B song, exactly. I could do like I already did a Bodak Yellow remix. I could drop another one
and
and it'd
that's
probably
it.
still get plays.
Yeah.
But it's all about staying relevant, man. You gotta be unique. You gotta like.
So how do you do it? I mean, with the way it's evolving so fast, what's your mindset when it comes to that?
I mean, I try to just make it. I just try to have fun with it. Cause as soon as these last few months, honestly, like it's becoming more work than anything. Like I just got signed to like an agency. It's emails. Like it's more business now than music. So sometimes you lose that angle that it's still supposed to be fun and you're still supposed to like enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think the best thing to do is just try to just keep having fun with it. And like when you enjoy like making the music, that's when you make your best stuff.
Yep.
So I just try to keep a clear head, you know, and just sit down and just lay down some drums, some Jersey. That's it. So
you have a lot of people behind you. You got a good corner.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I definitely.
How'd that happen?
4B. Honestly, because I was originally like when I first got out of the military, I was living in Kansas at that time, and like I was just making Jersey club out there. No one
ain't in Kansas anymore.
No Toto. Shout out to Toto. I know he's watching this, my homie.
So what were you doing out in Kansas?
I was in the Army.
Okay.
Yeah, so I signed up at 17 just to kind of just get out of the way.
Yep.
And I was DJing before then, but my dad convinced me completely DJing was going to fail with the economy, the way it was going, and like 4B put a.
It wasn't just your fault.
It wasn't just exactly. It was everyone's dad, Joe.
What are you gonna do for benefits?
Yeah, and I'm sitting here like with just turntables, and I'm like, these aren't gonna. If I break my leg, these turntables aren't gonna like hook me up.
I know.
Unfortunately, but so yeah, I kind of like chickened out for a little bit, and I just jumped into the Army.
Yep.
You know, like and while I was gone, like I saw 4B completely blow up. Like he went from being like putting Facebook posts up, like asking who's hiring, to like a year later, he's like playing like crazy festivals. And
but that's how fast it can happen in today's day and age.
Yeah, exactly. So like the whole time I was in the Army, I was like, that's it. I was like, I'm not gonna re-enlist, because this happened like a year in. Like I just got out of training and I saw Bob doing what he was doing. I was like, that's it. Like I'm not gonna re-enlist. I'm just gonna work on music. I'm gonna use all my Army money and just buy equipment, which is exactly what I did. I spent like a few G's just to turn my room into a studio. I used to bring my laptop out into the field with me. I'd be sitting out there like in like my little hatch, just like working on shit. Could barely hear anything.
You better not let the Army know about that.
You guys paid me to work on music when you thought I was driving shit, but I was not. They can't touch me.
This gets archived, you know
that. It's all good. No, my sergeant knew about it. He was a cool dude. Like I used to always show him it, but he's like from like where?
I'm sure you still keep in touch with them too, right?
Yeah, I stay in contact with probably like five or six people from the
military.
military.
So maybe if we were going to war, we wouldn't want him out in the field because he was making music. Instead of
I was good at my job though. I was a fire support specialist. I called in airstrikes and things of that nature.
All right.
So I mean, dude, I could do it. Yeah.
That's great.
So how often are you playing?
Not too much, to be honest with you. I just got back from my first tour in Asia. That was really dope. Shout out to Kaku and Basement and Rex, King Chain, Crystal Q, Devin Ferruzzi. Those are like my whole team over in Asia I'm working with. Really.
Where did you play in Asia?
I played It's the Ship, which is like a boat party, which was dope. They had like Yellow Claw, Corella, Craze, Slink was there.
Wow.
Like a lot of people like I really look up to. And yeah, I got on the bill for that. I played 2 shows on it. I did Zouk Nightclub, then I played the Anchor Stage, which was really dope. And then I did like kind of like a back-to-back with like me, Kaku, and Duckworth at Zouk, which was really dope because Zouk's in Singapore. And then I played Electro in Taipei. And that was pretty much like my whole...
It's a nice little tour.
It was, dude, for my first time like ever. Because, dude, like prior to that, I DJ'd like bars. Like I still play bars, honestly. Like I'm not even going to front. Like,
so how did this whole tour get lined up for you?
Pretty much what happened is like 4B went on his first tour to Asia like a year ago. And while he was there, he was playing some of my stuff out. And the dude Kaku, who helped organize it, heard my stuff. And he was like... like who is Teez? And then Bob linked me and Kaku, and then like for like a year and a half, it was me and Kaku FaceTime, email. Like I built that relationship with him, and then he's like, yo, I think it's time like we bring you out, because Jersey club pops in Asia, dude. I'm telling you, they love Jersey club music. They lose their shit over there for it. They don't know what it is. They don't know how to dance to it. Like there was a guy during my set, he was taking his shoes off and just fucking whipping his shoes everywhere. I was like, that's what I like, yo. When the club music's that good, people are like, I don't even need these anymore. Like fucking naked and shit. Like
it only becomes a problem when they start throwing a shoe at you.
Yeah,
it's a different energy over there.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, bro. It's like compared
it's
to
like lose the shoes,
dude. I'm telling you, like that's what club music does to people.
Yeah, man.
You just start losing articles of clothing. Like I'll walk into a club party, leave
a lot of people with athlete's foot over there.
Yeah, it's nasty. You smell it. Waft it in as you DJ.
So you got some releases coming out. Can you talk about them?
I can talk about Whistle, obviously, because everybody knows about Whistle. But it's coming. It's really on the way. Like it's been like a really big work in progress, and I can't give any details on like where it is coming out, like the platform. But it's huge. I promise you guys, it's huge. It's gonna be worth the wait, and that's definitely gonna be the release that lets everyone take me seriously as a producer, because that was like my baby. That track, Whistle. Like, I got that original vocal sample from like a really, really throwback Baltimore club track.
Okay.
Like an OG club track. Like, when she blows on my whistle, it goes. And like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, dude, I gotta do something with this. I have to. So that's coming out. I'm working on the EP right now. I can't really say what, label it's gonna be getting released on, but I've been in communication with.
But it's done. It's signed, all right?
It's not signed yet, but we're going back and forth on notes and things of that nature. Like, they're very interested because it's going to be the first all Jersey Club EP for that label, because like they want the Jersey Club sound on it. So it's going to be groundbreaking, not just for me and my career, but like for the whole culture in general, Jersey Club, because like this label's from overseas. So the fact that they want an all Jersey Club EP, I think that speaks volumes,
Yeah, no, that's great.
So all I can do like for the scene is I just want to try like opening doors for other people. Like the same way like 4B and Slink and Rel and Unique opened the floodgates for all of us. Like, it's my responsibility.
Got to pave the way.
Exactly.
I seen that you're doing that. I caught your Instagram live last night.
Yeah, Promo Mondays. Yeah.
You take tracks.
And dude.
You give feedback. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's dope, man, because like I try being as personable as possible. Like, I really do, because like I think it's really important, because people just don't want to like look at you and think you're like some kind of like bougie.
It's probably
ass,
because it's so hard to get other people's attention. Also, you might as well like give attention to the people that are sending you tracks.
Dude, it's dope, man. Like, everyone who sends me tracks, thank you, because I try to listen to all of them. If one goes under the table, like, it's not my fault. Like, I get sent like a decent amount now, so like me and my girlfriend, we try to facilitate like the emails as best as we can, and like, but thank you everyone who sends me music, because I get some fire sent to me, dude, from everywhere, from like Mexico. I got some from like Paraguay. I got some from like Middle East, like kids sending me stuff.
They're all making Jersey Club
music. Like, they're all Jersey Club promos, which is like crazy. I don't even know where they find the samples. Like, I have samples in like my folder that I thought was pretty exclusive, and like I'm hearing them as ad libs and just tracks from like,
So is all you play Jersey Club, or are you open to playing other stuff?
No, I mean, I could play. Dude, I started out as, let me see, when I was 16, I was playing The Basement at Pacha on CDs, and I was a techno head. Like 110 for like Victor Calderone, Oscar G, Boris, Jonathan Peters. Like, dude, like I wish I was born where like I was old enough to go to Sound Factory or like Limelight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
those people aren't alive anymore.
No, dude, and like it sucks because I love drums, dude.
Yeah.
Like, when I picture like the New York nightlife, like North Jersey clubs, I just picture like if like a factory and like a train just fucked, and it's just a club. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the sound, dude. So I love that. Like, I love that. And like low key, like super low key, like I was actually like conceived in Limelight, like
really?
The club. Yeah. Not a lot of people
go
know
mom
that.
and dad.
Now everyone knows exactly.
Woo!
Facts.
I've been DJing the
He was
chapel.
DJing, okay.
Yo, yeah, no, that's a fact though. For real, it is. So
Wow, that's awesome.
it's in my veins now. It
So with Jersey Club,
is.
question for you: do you think that it's going to be a genre that's going to stick around for a while?
Oh yeah, we're just warming up, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this
I
is.
think it's on the come up too.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
always been there, but hasn't popped yet.
Because it hasn't been, like, I'm not saying it hasn't been executed correctly, but it hasn't been executed to tend to the larger demographics of people. Because predominantly, when Jersey Club started, shout out to Tamil, Mike V, the Brick Bandits, like the OG guys, they were just making it in Newark and handing it out on mixtapes. So the engineering wasn't really up to par. Like, it was bedroom music, man. It was basement music. So no one really had the capabilities or the equipment to make it sound good enough that either like a big label would want it or a radio station would want it. But as the years progressed and everything started to grow, we have more people doing it who have like a better ear for mixing. We have access to, like, back in like 2008, like when Mike Gipp was starting to lay this, shout out to Mike Gipp, free Mike Gipp, actually. Let Mike Gipp go. Well, like when Mike Gipp first started doing this stuff, like he was probably on like some 2008 Windows computer, like barely exporting tracks from just how limited he was with his resources. But imagine if he was like doing it today, bro. You can get like FL Studio and like a $500 computer, and you can lay down a festival banger. Like we have the resources now, so I think that's why it's helping climb into the mainstream, because like we have the resources to make it sound good, and we can compete with the guys making house, and we can compete with the big guys making trap and Moombatone and EDM, you know, like all the EDM genres. And Jersey Club's not EDM.
And then there's the social media platforms to get it out there.
The internet.
That's
you
it.
know, like you walk the streets of Tokyo and you hear Hot 97 on, and Hot 97 plays Jersey Club.
Yeah.
So that might be a reason why it's big out in Asia.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I think at this point, the reason why Jersey Club I think is going to stick around is because it's different, man. It's so hard. Like, bro, I try so hard to find music like I like. And, like, it's getting harder and harder because I'm not saying the quality's bad or it's just not mixed correctly or whatever the case is. It just all is starting to sound the same. And to me personally, club music is, like, the most unique, like, genre in my opinion. Because, dude, I could take, like, this one sample, right? Like, and give it to, like, 20 different club producers. I'm getting 20 different chops back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the way, like, the genre works. I feel like it's always expanding. So, I mean, I'm just happy to be a part of it, quite frankly. Because I used to be, like, sitting in 8th grade, like banging on my desk with like all my friends, like like listening to J Hood and listening to Slink and listening to all these guys, and like now I'm becoming like part of like that whole echelon, which is crazy. It's nuts.
Feels good, right?
It hasn't registered yet.
That's because you're putting all the hard work in now.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
You have to. You can't worry about what other people are doing. I mean, obviously, you always have to pay attention to what's going on around you.
Yeah.
But just focus on your lane.
Yeah, 100%, man. And, like, dude, like, there's room for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's room for everybody. So, like, I used to kind of be that way when I first started. Like, if I heard someone who was at the same level as me put out, like, a heater, I'd get, like, super salty about it, like, lock myself in my room for, like, 4 days and be like, I'm going to fucking make something better than that motherfucker. And, like, I'd make, like, 10 tracks and be like, fuck you, you know? But, like... That doesn't matter anymore, you know. It doesn't, dude. That's like that was like a very young Teez back in the day.
Oh.
Young Teez.
Yeah. Little Teez. That'd be a rap name. I just need to get like dreads that are different color. Do something with my teeth. Bunch of face tattoos.
Tattoo on the face.
Yeah,
suspenders. The socks are already fire.
Yeah.
And,
Got a good
So
sock
besides
game.
the records that you have coming out, you have any gigs lined up? Club gigs or any tours lined up?
Yeah, actually, I just announced like last week with Solid State Management. Shout out to Nathan, Adam, Kevin. What up, fam? We're like doing bookings right now for my first U.S. tour, and like we're already getting like inquiries back from like places like all over the U.S. The first phase of the shows, I guess if that's the way to say, is I'm playing a few showcases for Miami Music Week, and like one of them is gonna be like an official after party for it, which is like pretty big. I can't say anything yet because we're still coordinating details. Yeah, so like last year, I couldn't even afford to go. You know, like me and Salami Johnson. I know he's probably watching this. Me and Salami Johnson.
Whoa.
You know Salami Johnson?
Oh, that name though.
Oh. My boy Sam. Yeah, he's a rapper, but he's a really good friend of mine. And
You won't ask where that name came from.
He likes salami. And, like, his name's Sam. I don't know, dude. Salami Johnson. What up, man?
Sick name, bro.
Yeah. yo, he's the boy. But, like, I was living in, like, a house in Rahway with him. And me and him were sharing a room. Like, I couldn't even afford to go. And then Toto came into the room, like, late as shit. Like, I'm in, like, my underwears and, a hoodie just working on music. And Toto comes in, like, yo, Teez, man. Like, yo, there's, like, 12 hours left from Miami. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Are you crazy? I'm not going. But, like, Toto bought me a ticket. And no shit, I went down to Miami for like 14 hours and came back.
Really?
With no money. I spent all my money on Irish coffee in the airport.
Yo,
I played
shout
myself.
out to Toto for hooking that shit up.
Yeah, shout out to Toto. Yeah. I paid him back like the next week because I played some bar gig. I was like, yo, come out. And as soon as the owner gave me the money, I was like, whoop. I was like, it was crazy though. Honestly, it was worth it. And shout out to Malo because like I was pretty much like, I was fucked for a little bit, honestly, because like Toto ran off somewhere and like I was in Miami with no money. I had like $4. Spent $3 of my dollars on 3 Musketeers bars. I was just sitting there on like the corner, just like sitting there just eating my Musketeers. I had no fucking idea I was going back to the airport because I fly out of Fort Lauderdale. So I was just sitting there.
$80 cab.
Yo, it is. Yo, I had no money. I was like, no, I'm so fucked. And then Malo, who's one of my boys up here, like he recognized me. He goes, yo, what the fuck? I was like, Malo, what's good? He goes, dude, what are you doing here? I was like, yo, I need to get to the airport. I have no money. So he hooked it up. And dude, I managed to get back. And
but those are the stories.
So last year you were there 14 hours, and now you're going and you're playing
now
gigs.
I'm playing this year, yeah. Dude, it's so funny, dude. I'm
see
trying to laugh
how fast things change?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. Honestly, like, the fact that, like, dude, the first time I met Snake was at one of his Pier 94 shows, and then, like, his manager introduced me to him and goes, yo, this is the kid that's sending fucking 4B, like, 3 tracks a day. And he's like, oh, yo, DJ Teez, what's up, man? It's crazy. Like, yo, this track's some nuts, bro. And, like, I was like, yo, like, thank you. Like, Snake, shout out to DJ Snake. I hope he's watching this. because he's the fucking boy.
He's making some fire.
Dude,
You sending him tracks?
he's the don. Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
Low key as fuck. Yeah.
Not low key anymore.
No.
You
Yeah.
sending Snake the tracks?
I am, dude. I am. I'm about it, and like, I'm just really motivated on my originals right now. Like, I really just want to make some heaters. Like when these originals come out, I want people to be like, "Fuck," you know, like, take me serious. You know.
It's good to have you here, bro.
Yeah,
I like
bro.
young energy at the Function
it.
House.
What up?
You got something planned for us?
Yeah, I'll be laying down some OG shit, and I'm gonna start my set with some throwbacks and like stuff from Slink, like Unique,
Are
Rel,
you gonna
Mike
play
Gibb.
some exclusive tracks?
Any original stuff? You're gonna
Yeah,
slide in any
Yeah,
like
yeah.
original?
Don't
Some
worry.
of your exclusives you're gonna.
Yeah, I
drop
got
for
you.
us?
Don't
Alright,
don't worry about it, bro.
Alright.
I would take a 2-minute break. We're gonna get Teez up on
Alright.
the set. Peace.
Yo, Mac, what up?